This is, without a doubt, the rarest, most inexplicable, strangest piece of Barney merchandise ever manufactured, and you will not believe what it is. But to understand how this little plastic anomaly ended up in my hands, we have to go back to a month ago where it all started. This is the hunt for the strangest official Barney item ever made. Welcome to the Barney Desk. So a month ago, I was scrolling one day when I stumbled upon a Facebook link that led me down an absolute rabbit hole. It took me to a massive online marketplace called Lazada, which, if you didn't know, because why would you, it's incredibly popular in Southeast Asia. It also looked a little bit sketchy. But sitting there, staring back at me, was an entire ecosystem of Barney products I had never seen before. At first glance, I assumed this was just dead stock from the late 2000s or early 2010s. It had that very specific branding style, you know, the blue and green background, the little bubbly yellow part on the bottom, and that one specific stock image of Barney. That was the branding style that dominated all my childhood Barney products, and hasn't been used in years since the series ended in 2010. Mattel, who currently owns the brand, has a completely different packaging style now. So then I'm scrolling, and I look closer, and I see something that catches my eye. Copyright date 2021. What? These products aren't supposed to exist or be made anymore. None of this was ever made for the North American market, and best of all, most of them featured Riff, and if you know me, you know I reside in the Riff Nation. So my interest was definitely piqued. But you see, the more I scrolled, the stranger the items became. Barney sippy cups, Barney feeding bottles, Barney steam sterilizers, Barney toilet brush. But then, I saw it. And let me tell you, it was the most insane piece of licensed property I've ever laid my eyes on. And in that moment, I knew that I needed it. Why? Well, for the bit. If there's one thing you need to know about me, is that I am forever committed to the bit. I own every console port of Michael Jackson The Experience, and I don't even own half the consoles therefore. I own every Victorious game. I've acquired almost every variant of Hi I'm Riff in the world, and the video ain't even that good.
You got some kind of problem?
I just think it's always incredibly funny to commit to a bit. And this, well, this is the holy grail of bits. So I add this insane Barney item to my cart. I throw in a few extra things to get that sweet free shipping, and I click checkout. It wouldn't let me buy it. As it turns out, the item only ships within the Philippines. And for those uninformed, while my heart does live in the Riff Nation, my physical body lives in Canada. So I was in a pickle. I didn't know how to get it to me. I spent hours researching freight forwarders, and I looked into middleman companies, but everything was just insanely expensive. Eventually I realized the dream was dead. Until one evening, I was laying in my bed scrolling through my phone trying to cope with the loss of my first failed bit. And then, a post on the International Shoppers subreddit caught my eye. A user was advertising a proxy shopping service. Basically, you pay them, they buy the item locally, make sure it's all working, and then they ship it to you. And then this absolute lad on Reddit said they could proxy items from the Philippines, specifically from Lazada, and ship them to the US, the UK, and even Canada. Now, I was suspicious. I'm already trying to buy Barney merch that I'm not even sure still exists from a sketchy looking site I barely know, and now I gotta trust some random Redditor with my money? Well, that's where I have to introduce a major player of this saga, Snoomac. Snoomac was the guy running the proxy, and on his post, he also linked his Facebook. Because I refused to be a Reddit user, I slid into his DMs on the website. He got back to me incredibly fast. He needed the links, the item weight, the size, and how cool I was. I told him I was a solid 10 out of 10 on the coolness meter. I sent the links and I wired the payment. At this point, I had no clue if the Lazada seller actually had the item in stock or if I just threw my money into the void. All I could do was wait. A week later, Snoomac messaged me. He had secured the package. Thank Riffness. I sent my thanks, paying for the international shipping, and it was off on a long journey to the snowy tundra I call my home. I knew it wouldn't be quick, but I refreshed that tracking link obsessively. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, nothing. Day 3, you get it. Finally, on day 4, I got an update. The estimated delivery was set for March 4th, which was way faster than I thought. So the next day, I woke up bewildered and excited. I ran down the steps to the door, pulled it wide open, and stopped dead in my tracks. Because sitting on my porch wasn't a box. It was a little slip of paper. I was getting sued. Nah, I'm just kidding. It was a misdelivery slip. The package had been redirected to my local pharmacy. I was pissed! To quote the great philosopher, I just couldn't wait. It's just not fair. I was standing here, but I wanted to be there. So I hopped in my automobile.
We're going in, Deskies. Let's do this.
They didn't have it. They didn't have the package. Turns out they weren't expected to get the package until the next day after 2 o'clock.
Bad news, gang. There's none yet. It's not here yet. The slip was on my door, but it's not here yet. So we're gonna have to come back tomorrow and grab it.
So I went home. I sobbed in my pillow and I watched some riff videos. The next day, I woke up with a vengeance. I went to the gym and I blasted Perfectly Platinum 30 Dynamite songs directly into my eardrums to get into the zone. At 1:45, I finish up and we hop back in the automobile and return to the pharmacy.
Okay, Deskies, round 2. Okay, Deskies, we're back again the next day. Let's go get it.
How you doing? It's ready? Awesome, thank you so much. Have a good day. We got it.
Gang, we did it. We got the package. Let's go. It worked. This is a historic day for the Deskies. This will go down in history as the day I got the package.
Deskies, we got it! We got the package all the way from the Philippines! Let's go! I drove home like my butt was rumbling. The time had finally come. After weeks of fretting, thousands of miles, proxy services, pharmacy betrayals, all for this moment. Hello and welcome to the Barney table. No relation to the Barney desk, that's a different object. It's officially here. I almost lost my X-Acto knife and got stabbed. Great way to get demonetized. Okay, after 2 days of trying, we finally have it. After the months, it was 1 month, of stipulations we had to go through, it's finally here. Are you guys ready? Because let me tell you, the excitement is palpable. Let's open this up. Oh, I also changed my camera. I didn't like it. Flip you. We've reached the main course. The reason this whole video was made. The entire journey's resolution. The strangest official Barney product to ever exist. Did a bunch of smoke just come out? Oh my god. The power is too much of this item, guys. We have the one, the only, official Barney manual breast pump. Whose idea was like, guys, you know what? I have this perfect combination. Peanut butter and jelly, ketchup and mustard, Barney and breasts. Perfect. Who said that? So if you're unaware of what this is, I'm not gonna give you an explanation right now because I gotta prepare for this. So me in like 30 seconds is gonna give you an explanation. Thanks, me from the past. This is a manual breast pump. It is an everyday device that new moms use to help collect milk to feed their babies. It's a very helpful standard parenting tool used all over the world. It operates using simple air suction. You squeeze this handle up top, which creates a vacuum in the funnel unit, and it safely pumps the milk directly into this attached bottle to be saved for later. According to the box, it features an ergonomic design, it's BPA free, and it's a completely practical piece of baby technology. See, the weirdness doesn't come from what the product is. It's a very normal parenting product. What is funny is that it's a Barney version, because most Barney products are made for children. No kid is gonna see this. What are they doing? Thanks, me from the future. That was very informative and hopefully not demonetizable. This is almost like a meme within me and my sort of like, you know, Barney inner circle, because it's so absurd. What I don't get is like, why would this matter to the kid that it's Barney branded? Is this relying on Barney adults? Because is there a lot of Barney adults in the Philippines? I don't know. If you're watching from the Philippines, hi. But yeah, this package is just so funny to me, especially because it's using the old Barney branding. Over here on the side of the box, we got Big Bop saying, For easy and almost natural breast milk expression. Yeah, that's a big bulk right there. Add that to the Barney fan wiki. And it shortens the distance and is labor saving. It has an economic design and frees mom's arms. To all moms everywhere, happy Mother's Day. This is coming out in March. There's an instruction manual? Let's go! For beginners like me. Our show of the hour. Oh, stuff's coming out. In a Ziploc bag? Okay. I hope this isn't used. Okay, and here we go, gang. There he is. Nice little bit of hit art, and that's the most Barney contributes to this product. Is this? We got a little cover here, and this we got a little. No, maybe not that. How do you go? Oh, look at that! Ever cute. Now you got a free Barney bottle, you know. Put juice in here, diet soda, a protein shake. All types of milk. Doesn't have to be, you know, from your chest. It could be vanilla, chocolate, almond. Imagine putting this on your shelf. Someone comes over and it's like, show me the delicacies. And I go, yeah, here are the delicacies. It is blowing air. What the? Oh, that feels, it's a little sticky. Oh, it's like a gun. Pew, pew, pew. I also got this really cute dish set with a plate and a bowl and spoons and this adorable cup and these little nappy clamps, which are apparently things you use to hold diapers together. So to answer the age-old question of, is this the strangest official Barney product? Yes, there is no other answer. Why some marketing exec over at CSC Philippines, that's who made this, decided to make this, we will never know. I don't think anyone will. But what I do know is that the internet can be a really beautiful place. It connects us to people like Snoomac or to odd current Filipino Barney merchandise. And it allowed me to complete the greatest bit of my life. And that was the biggest waste of time I've ever endured, but it was fun. It was a journey and a half to get this. I'm actually surprised it even got here, let alone that I can make this video. But I had a really fun time going on this adventure with you guys. You guys made this possible, okay? And why not join the Deskies, where you can make more of my videos possible? Maybe I'll even send you a manual breast pump of your own. That's not a promise, don't hold me to that. We have a lot of fun things there, including, pew, extra videos, pew, early access, pew, pew, badges and emojis, pew, 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 and an awesome Discord server called Desk Dynasty, okay? There's gonna be an emoji that looks like this thing in there. Oh my goodness gracious. If you want to see more of these videos, please let me know. I had a lot of fun. And as always, I have been the Barney Desk, and thanks for watching.